welcome back to Kendi Beauty. So today we are going to get all into this. I am so excited. Actually, I was really surprised how fast this Beaute came, and when I saw this online, I just knew that I had to get it. It just looks amazing on the outside and the inside, and I am so excited to show you guys. We're gonna do swatches, we're gonna create a look, and yeah, we're gonna get right into this. Just to give you guys a little bit of background on the palette, it did retail for $38.99. It says the Nostalgia Palette consists of 15 colors that are meant to inspire fun and creativity and to perhaps make you feel nostalgic about some awesome past fun times. Each color has been carefully milled and pressed to provide the easiest application and the most excellent color payoff. There's the shade Beach, which is a matte shade, Popsicle matte shade, Stargazing metallic, Theme Park matte, Waterslide matte, Heat metallic, Raspberry matte, Picnic matte, Camping matte, Fun metallic, Flower matte, Vacation matte, Flip Flops matte, Carnival matte, and Hiking matte. And there are 15 shades and different pans in this palette, so that equates to about $250, $260 a pan for this palette. Alright, if you guys are new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel, tap the bell, and share with a friend. And let's get into our swatches. Okay, so first up we are going to swatch the shade Beach, and it feels really velvety and smooth. Next we're going to go in with this bright shade called Popsicle. And really there's like a ton of color payoff. I'm not having to really dip back in or anything. And they're super creamy and matte. Alright, now we're going into this metallic shade called Stargazer. Oh wow, that's really pretty, you guys. You know, to me this is kind of more like a shimmer shade though, not so much like a metallic shade. Next up we're going in with this really nice forest green color called Theme Park. There's a little bit of patchiness, but for the most part that's pretty pigmented too. And it's really hard to find like good yellow shades, at least from what I've been able to find in palettes, so I'm always trying to look for like something really bold and bright, and that's kind of more of like a golden sunset yellow, and it's not as pigmented as the rest of the shades, I will say that. Now we're going into this metallic shade called Heat. I'm really excited about this. This looked like it was going to be one of my favorite shades in the whole palette. Oh yes, look at that. And it's got sort of silver sparkles in it. It's really pretty, you guys, really pretty. Alright, next we're going in with this raspberry color, sort of like a deep plum shade. That is a little patchy as well. I just want to give it justice, so I'm going back in. Yeah, definitely patchy. We'll have to see how it performs on the lid when we create a look. Now we're going in with this bright pink color called Panic. Ooh, this is a really soft on the touch. And I have to say there is some fallout in the pan, if you guys can see, like just with swatching them. And here she is, Panic. See, that one swatched a lot better, and you'll have to excuse my impromptu swatches, you guys. It's late, I'm doing the best I can. I wanted to get this out because I literally just got this in the mail 2 nights, so I was super excited to dive it right in. If you guys want to see like live swatches or anything too, we can definitely play around with some lives. I haven't had any requests so far, but that's definitely something I would be willing to do for you guys if that's something you guys would, you know, want to participate in. This next color is like a red, royal red called Camping, and that's really pigmented. Like you can see the difference between Camping and then the purple shade, the plum shade up here, which is kind of more patchy almost. But again, you guys, these are just swatches, and swatches sometimes do not do a palette justice. A lot of times they do not do a palette justice, so the truth will be when we create a look. Alright, now I'm going in with this gold sort of shimmer metallic shade called Water Slide. And the metallics are definitely a little crumbly, I'm noticing. Ooh, but look at that. That is so pretty. It's kind of getting mixed in with the red. Alright, last but not least, we have this beautiful muted pink color called Flower. That's gorgeous. Next up we have another orange. This is sort of more of like a neon orange called Vacation, or like a bold orangey orange. Whew, look at that. Vacation is making me want to take a vacation. I need a vacation so bad, you guys, seriously. All right, next up we have this pink color called Flip Flops. Oh yes. That is gorgeous. Next up we have this purple shade called Carnival. That's actually really pretty for a purple shade. It's actually not patchy at all either. And purples are hard to make. Alright, last but not least we have this sort of brickish brownish red color called Hiking. That's super pretty too. It is a little bit more faint. Alright, there is the last of our swatches. Now let's get into creating our look. Alright, so I did just prime my eyes with the P. Louise Base 0.5, and now I do want to test this raspberry shade out just because it was a little bit patchy. So we are going to go in with this. And I'm just kind of putting it in the crease, a little bit above the crease. This is actually coming off a lot lighter on the eye than it looks in the pan. Alright, now right over top of that raspberry shade, I'm going to go in with this orange shade called Vacation. Alright, now we're going to test out one of these metallic shades, and I'm going to go in with Heat. And I am just going to use my finger. Oh wow, that's really pretty. There definitely is some crumbliness though with the metallic shades. It's weird, it's kind of like it's kind of creamy but then crumbly at the same time. And so I just went on over the lid with that. And now I'm going to go in with this gold shade called Fun. I'm just going to tap a little bit of that right in the center of the lid. Alright you guys, now I'm going to do the other side the same exact way. I'm going to put on some concealer and finish up my face, and we'll be right back for our final thoughts on this palette. Alright you guys, so this is it. This is the final look. My overall thoughts on the Ace Beaute, or Beaute, however you want to say it. I call it Beaute, a lot of people call it Beaute. Nostalgia palette is that I really love it actually. I played with a few shades. I did try other shades off camera and didn't like overly wow me, and I was really excited about it. Not so much, but I knew that I would enjoy this color scheme, and it's actually one of my more enjoyable palettes that they've come out with recently. If you guys aren't familiar with the brand, they are cruelty free and they're based out of Texas, I believe, and they're just like a really great brand. They kind of started out more indie, now they're more mainstream. They come out with beautiful, highly pigmented palettes. Some of the palettes I haven't been as much of a fan of. These colors in this palette though, like, I love those warm tones. I love those pinks and purples and reds. and overall I was really impressed. I thought that the raspberry shade was going to be splotchy and patchy, but it actually performed really well on the eye, and I'm really happy with this look. I don't know, what do you guys think? Comment down below if you guys are thinking about getting this palette, if you've already gotten it, what your thoughts are on this. I really enjoyed it and it did the job. Was it like extremely innovative and new? No, but it did the job, and I do think that I will reach for it a lot, especially during the summer fall time. That hiking shade, oh, that's such a perfect fall color. The shades were just beautiful. The only gripe I have is just like the yellow shade wasn't really doing it for me. I would have wanted more pigment with that. Some of the metallics were a little bit crumbly, but on the lid they worked beautifully. So was there a lot of fallout? Yes, but did it end up being a beautiful palette and work beautifully on the eyes? Absolutely. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye!